So we'll do slap entries first.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah.
So there was slap entry number 1 with follow up. That's it. We'll do it again. Same thing, slap entry number 1. With the follow up, there you go. There's a great big hit. That's it, then through, undershot, and then finish it. And that depends if someone's there or not. Usually no, by that time. We'll do that sequence once again. And if you block this. You block. Slap entry number 2. I just inspect there because that technically could problematic. If I got in with this, tricked him, got in, got 1, got 2, got 3, and then we'll follow up on that. And we'll go to number 3. You could go to
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, so I skipped the other one. Yeah, I did do that. So there's 2 big hits in there.
You could throw in
Yeah.
similar formula. Next one.
Yeah. Can you put your hand there too? So I got something to step down or see how I do it.
But it's the idea of you would have punched through that hand. Okay, just go. It's got no strength yet. Yeah, that positioning has strength there, but in regards to defense, it's below 90.
Yeah.
I'll give you a step there. Yeah? Even that can just whack. Let's say we're here, let's say we go to here, and if that stops it,
take it with you.
And then after that, it could be, well, okay. Because like anything, we want to repeat it.
That's bad.
Yeah, just repeat. You get a good hit with it. No kick with it coming from the round. Focus here. You don't have to, but I'm just going to give a remembrance for the video. And do one more. So it's this kick, crush.
So straight for the big one. Yeah, actually you're checkmate already.
Yeah,
right?
And one more.
Let's see if this looks good, then I know how it's going to be. But then,
Go for an undershot there. Yeah, if you get the grip.
yeah, wait, I have to do it again. I fucked it up.
There's a hit, and then there's, that's right. So that hit gets you prepared with your hands.
Yeah, but I really have to
Get used to that.
I really have to put it in because a lot of times I just say, oh no, because the motion's already there and I want to do this first. I really have to say, no, this is better. Because it's the same route, right? Why skip it? Why leave it out?
And we can add that just in a bit of detail to back. brake. And that's hard, but it needs body action.
So actually the brake and the hit is the same movement?
Yeah, a little bit different.
Because you do it more like you come in, hit.
That's all.
Hit,
yes.
and then you brake, but then you do the hit.
Yes.
So it's more rare and get the speed out to.
You can watch this. I do triple flex. Yes. This is all nice and smooth.
Right.
This brake is going that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so after that, then I reset myself.
Oh, alright, I didn't see that. I didn't look at that.
And look at the waist turn.
Yeah.
The butt. Still this.
Yeah.
But hit me.
Yeah.
You want to be quite close to me.
Yeah.
Whether it's valid or not, it's
yeah, it depends on maybe the person's number.
yes, that's right.
So that's always an option.
That's right. Also, just as an option, just go with the flow here, go with the bend. So it could be form that rock before I'll go down like this before I do the big one.
Yeah.
So that's more like an uppercut now. Instead of this, it's like this, maybe even transfer.
Yeah.
I'll do this. That's on the back. I think accordingly for Wednesday. So we want to work Notice the pauses because you don't know where they're going to go.
Yeah.
So I like to have a pause, reassess.
Yeah. I would try to put some Parkinson's in there.
Yes. Big hit, and then you've got where the circuitry you want to get into. You got another big hit there, or touch it.
No, I will. That's it.
That's it. That's it. There's the other things to think of, yeah? Okay, that's the third one. We'll go to the fourth one. We'll keep that linear. Under. Sit. I'd go low on one of them. Just because it's got that purpose of jumping down. That's it. That's all good.
Yeah. You went for the other one, right? Oh yeah. Actually, you stepped to another checkmate, right?
I did. I stepped behind in the shot.
Yeah, but took another checkmate after that for the big hit.
Yes. Yes. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So this one has to get used to this. Watch this. Yeah? Yeah? This one hits and bounces. Goes.
Yeah.
So it could be.
Yeah. We use them as a right.
There it is. Something. Step, release, and it's on its way back. So you could say this one launched into this big one. Bounce back. And here's the yang version. Now that wasn't efficient, but I found it. What I mean by that is, watch this. Because there's a pause there, I went straight to this shot. Which normally I do that from the outside, not from the inside, but it's there. That's it. Open straight on.
Oh yeah. That's good.
It's there. And the second that, I don't think you've seen this, nothing special, but so no, English. Do it again. I haven't done this in a while. That Phoenix shot, not a high shot. Get over them.
Yeah.
It destroys the book. Let's say we're doing traditional, you block me. Wing Chun right here. Unblock the Wing Chun.
Or maybe. Yeah, but it's still, alright, so it's still.
Hands down.
Yeah. Alright.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it. And that's a true o'clock, then it comes through.
Yeah.
That's it, watch it.
Oh, it has a, yeah, no, it's
Project off.
It has a lot of
It continues. Yes. And it's an eye shot or going for the eye shot on that type of bullet. Yes. You can, which is what we did there. Or can be this. Doesn't have to go like that. You can go around. Let's go to the next one, which is the big one. So watch out here. Yes.
So this one takes it away, right?
That's the same type of punch, but it's big and out of control. We'll look at that in pieces.
All we did is often.
Yes, we did.
Actually, it's probably just because now we put so much in it.
Yes.
Or formulas that I'm like, where are we? Oh yeah, there we go.
But it starts with an active touch.
Yeah. Oh, so here.
That's right. And so if we add to that. I think this one, yeah, it does have it. Checkmate straight away.
Well, I hope you're comfortable with me getting a little more speed. I think I know where I'm going.
That's the advantage with this system too. You practice the same thing. No variation. Yeah? Stick it here. Very dangerous. Yeah. Okay. It's all about we've done all these, actually cut with the other moves. Here. To here. To here. To here. Or here. To here.
Yeah.
Now we'll do that once more just so you can see. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now the difference is this, that when I'm here to here, see this hit goes over your arm, and the other one goes under your arm. Yeah.
In the Philippines, we get huge rainbows here. Martial arts, kung fu, silat, jeet kune do, stick fighting, and knife defense. Maybe we should be more like this. You okay? This one? Second one?
Move a little bit better.
Repeat that. All.
So one of those blocks is with pressure and the other is out without.
Pretty much. And the next one? All. Pressure. So, pressure. Yeah, 4. 4. That's the good one. And I'll go for 1. And then punch. Gathering speed without knowing many details. If your intention is a head, a solar plexus or balls, and a knee, so you've got 3 portions of an anatomy that are dangerous. If you hit someone here, or here, or here, it's in big trouble. So if you put some sort of marker or some something there to show you these three, and then you're just practicing how to attack these three. This is not really practical. It's not, you're not going to fight someone like this, but it gives you the ability to choose where you're going to assault them fast. Now the key of being fast in this idea is not to be hard, not to use muscles. You're not going to punch them and hurt them. There's two ideas. One is you're going to catch something, and you could think in your mind it's like a butterfly. So you're going to be gentle. You're just going to reach out and grab it. Or another one is you've got water on your hands and you're going to flick the water. And so therefore you're not trying to hurt anything. You're just learning the ability to loosen and be like water. Like Bruce Lee says, just be like water. And if you can do that, because our muscles are not like water, they're tight, they're tense, we try to do push-ups, these are not good for speed. What you want to do is be very flexible. Use your waist, use your hips, use your body. Don't just use your arms, use everything. But mostly you just want to grab a butterfly or flick out water, and this will teach you speed. Do it the other side as well, not just one side.
There's the main shoe there. Oh yeah, okay, I'm going to do this. This. I'm going to do it. You okay, Elena?
Yes.
And another one.
What? Mana?
Yep, ready? So we enter, land inside, crush the leg.
Move, move. Uy, kasi dyan mamising.
I'm not in. Inside, crush the leg. Land outside, sweep. Sorry. Inside, crush. Outside, sweep. Or inside, bounce kick to the balls. Inside, bounce kick to the balls. Or land outside, donkey kick to the balls. So outside, sweep. Outside donkey kick, inside break, inside fast shot. That's all.
This one is we've got distance, so you're going to block and pass. For your snatch. Snatch it, that's it. Yeah? And then we'll do it again. You block and pass. Now I'm going to retain my knife by pulling you that way and pulling the knife towards me. And it crosses you. Now you want to get control of this arm, that's it. And then I feed it to you with my next shot. Country forces. So you're looking for an arm break here, yeah, or a break as this comes in, so then you can at least get your hand on it. That's it. That's it. Now if it separates, you come into the drill again. That's it. That's it. That's it. And it separates. That's it. And there's your snatch. No? Perfect.
Ready?
So this is a knife drill with snatching and retention. So I'm going to snatch it first. Yeah? We'll do that again and you retain it. That's it. And then I'm going to snatch it here. So if you come in again, you retain it. You retain it. That's it. You retain it. That's it. I snatch it, or you retained it. Good. I snatched it. Now let's do this one. I'm going to do, you do the knife tap over grip. And then you practice retention. That's it. That's it. And if I get there fast, I got it. Yep. Again. That's it. Breaking there, possible break.
Takes the power out of it.
And if I can get any hope to get it, I got it. And that's basically that.
Done?
Yep.
One snap, okay.
Yep.
And one sweep, okay. Yep. Alright. Then recording? Okay, set. Roll. One snap, okay. Roll. One sweep, okay.
And again, we'll do a few. that's in the Philippines. We get huge rainbows here. Martial arts, kung fu, silat, jeet kune do, stick fighting, and knife defense.
Have you started?
Start.
Nag-start naman.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So ram. Yeah. Inside, outside, inside, outside. I think there's a discussion about should you train things slowly, like in forms, or should you be fast in your... People want to be fast because it's aggressive and it feels good. It feels like you're being very combative. The slow method, people don't give it the credit because it feels boring. But
It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe, but I think what it does is this, that you should do things fast, of course, but I think most of the learning is done in the slow. Because when you do things fast, you're doing so many things wrong. It's close to being correct, but it's wrong just by the angles, the vectors, everything is just what you want to do by nature. But the slower you do it, you're learning a body mechanics, you're learning the correct route and strategy. But also this, when you do it slowly, your mind must do something. So here's the thing, when you do something fast or aggressively, it's called yang. When you do something slowly or with a feminine quality, lightly, it's called yin. So you've got yin and yang. But there's another part of yin and yang even in the symbol. You've got the circle around it, you've got the black dot in the white, you've got the white dot in the black. So we've got three parts inside of yin and yang. In all religions, all studies of theology or most things, you've got three. You've got a trinity. You've got the obvious, which is good or bad, an example, and then you've got the observer who decides whether he goes good or bad. So the third part is the most important part, and it's the hidden part, because it's the spiritual part. It is the intellectual or decision. So you've got obvious things like good or bad, and then you've got the decision maker. So let's look at that in martial arts. If I do things fast, it's all exciting. If I do things slow, it's very intricate and boring, perhaps. But as an observer, as the person interpreting what you're doing, when you do things slowly, you get time to really analyze your perfections and imperfections. When you do things fast, you just go, oh, I was so cool. But when you do things slowly, you get to look at things and going, oh, I did that slightly wrong. And then you start to self-perfect. You can self-correct. You self-teach. When you've got enough information from a teacher, you can start to actually self-instruct yourself. Because you know the rules, he gave you enough information. But when you're doing things lightning fast, you don't care about the rules, you just want to feel good, which is fine. So when you train, you need to do it fast and strong, but you need to go back and do it slow, weak, and boring. Because your mind then looks at it in very strong detail. And it depends on this. Do you want to be a master or an amateur? An amateur will do everything fast, a master will do everything slow. I say do both and be the observer of both. Have fun and observe when you're doing it fast. But challenge, when you're doing it fast and strong, ask yourself this, have I gone off form? Am I doing things wrong? But it's exciting. Because if you're going off your form, you're doing it wrong. So go back and do it slow, get it right, and then go fast. Faster the better, but only if you've perfected the slow. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and the flat thing going up and down, we learn like
I see.
on stage.
Yeah, I think it's common in all arts, but often common in martial arts. You will learn things that you've never learnt before. You'll learn how to deflect a punch, how to block, how to do these things that you did not know your body could do. So you're learning, and progressing at a pretty good rate. And then you're thinking, wow, I'm really maturing, I'm getting better. And then you come to a plateau. What I mean is a flat level. And then you start to go, well, I've done these all before, where's something new? Or you could do things slowly and get more out of the old. But sometimes you get to a point where actually you think you're going down again. You're training, let's say 1 year or 3 years or 5 years, and you've made a lot of gains, but then you start to go wondering why I'm not gaining. Actually, I'm actually getting worse. So when you start to think I'm learning nothing or I'm getting worse, I think it's because of this. You've come to your mind's eye, your ability to analyze what your moves are and what your purpose is. And you're realizing that you're doing many things wrong, which is good. Because when you were new the first couple of years, you just didn't care about the small wrongness. You just knew you were learning. And then when you hit the plateau, what it is your introspection, and you're starting to think about every little detail, which is fantastic. But because you think about them, you're recognizing wrong, 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 wrong. You're forgetting about all the right. So this is the part where people end up giving up. They train, they've done 2, 3, 4 years, and then they give up because they felt they weren't getting anywhere. But actually it's a self-reflection or introspection in which it's your time to learn about all the things you're doing wrong and then go back and do them slower. That's what I'd say would be the answer. Do things slow until you do realize that all these wrongnesses that you're picking on yourself are not important, because you're getting better. And you're actually mastering the system. Not getting better like an amateur. This is a master that can push through these barriers. So when things go up and go flat and then start to go down, it's not your ability going down, it's your mental ideas of your perfection. And you're starting to self-criticize. So self-criticism is good, because that's the next level that just goes up like that.
And now we'll do the snatches.